and welcome to another Sci-Fi Fantasy Saturday. Today we're going to crack open the Brothers War Commander deck, Urza's Iron Alliance. Now this came out a while back. I think this came out like, is it last year or 2 years ago? As one of the commander rotations, part of the Brothers War. There was Urza and Misra, and I didn't jump in on any of that because I was out of Magic at that time. But just when I think I'm out, you pull me back in. My son got back into Magic, and I'm not trying to go as whole hog as he's doing, but I'm getting back into it a little bit. And this one, since I missed out on it, I wanted to take a look at it. And I always wanted to make a Commander artifact deck, and I thought I would use this as the base. Both the Brothers War is mainly an artifact heavy set, and this Commander manipulates artifacts, as we can see right here. Has an affinity for artifacts. That means that for every artifact that I have, it costs one colorless less or affinity for artifact creatures. So it costs one artifact less when I cast this, and so I can probably get rid of that 3 pretty quick there. Artifact creatures you control have menace, so that's kind of nice. That menace it takes 2 to block. So if you only have 1 creature, then it's not blocking the artifact creatures. Plus, at the beginning of your end step, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. So if you're popping out a lot of these 0/0s, plus if you put some other spells to pop out some more artifact creatures, well, then you're gonna have a lot of +1/+1 tokens out there. Anyway, or it has this +1/+1 ability on it, so it starts ramping up pretty quick. So this is Urza's Iron Alliance, so it's got black, blue, and white in the deck. Let's take a look at the back here. Urza, Chief Artificer. Urza's name is legend across Dominaria, cursed and uttered in reverence, divisive as is powerful. Long, long ago, Urza waged a war with his brother, Misra, and nearly destroyed his home plane in the process. A master of machines, he created an entire army with a relentless focus victory. So you get 100 cards in this because the Commander is a 100-card format with 10 new cards. Deck box, 10 double-sided token cards, traditional foil, display Commander life wheel, strategy, insert, and reference cards. So let's get in here and see what we have inside this box. And if you've got this, because this is, again, it's been out for a few years now, or at least over a year now. If you've got this, let us know what you think about it, or what you think about using this as a base deck for an artifact deck. Because I've built some artifact decks in my day, but those were all 60 card, limit of 4 each of a card, so it's kind of standard format, not necessarily following what rules are eligible for standard, but just a 60-card deck. So I have some artifact decks that I did that way, but never a Commander deck. So here's the insert here. We got some pop-outs. Probably pop those out later. Ooh. And I usually cut these out because I kind of like them. I kind of cut them around here and just kind of keep them as a big card. You get you used to get the Commanders in you used to get a big card Commander. Now they have a hard, a little bit thicker stock card and a regular card to put in a deck. But I still kind of like these. What else we got here? We've got, these are all pop-out stuff that you can use as tokens. There's some +1/+1s. And here's flying. So that's ability to give stuff flying. So there you have that. Save that for later. Here is the deck in the deck box. And flip that out. It's got a little, I hate that when that comes unglued there. But I'll probably end up sleeving this after I build it, and so this deck box won't be too small. Also, do you guys keep these? Sometimes I keep these around, but anyway, they're a little flimsy. So, anything else we get in there? Nope, that's it. Here is your life counter. So, you know, it can go all the way up to 40, which is 4-player commander, and then 30 for 2-player or 1-on-1. So there's your life wheel. Then we've got we got a special pack here, collector booster sample. Got a little sample pack. Here's the insert to talk a little bit about the deck, I think, or maybe it's more of a poster. Let's take a look at it here. Whoa. There's Urza, Chief Artificer, so you get a little bit of background there, which is mainly kind of a repeat of some of what's on the box. And then you get a little bit of a poster there, and it talks about playing the deck. And the commander rules. There's how you play commander in a nutshell, which is a variant of Magic. So there we go. Save this for last. Let's get into the deck and see what we have here. And I might go in closer so you can see all the goodies here. There we go. Is that better? See what we got. So there is Urza. We already kind of looked at him. This is a nice foil card. Maybe these decks don't give you the... They used to give you a hard version of it, a thick version. Maybe they don't anymore. Or maybe they don't in these. That's interesting, okay? I know the Doctor Who stuff that I've unboxed has done that. So there's Urza. Here is Taunus, a legendary blue creature. Another foil card there. So he's going to be creating tokens. So you're going to have blue, white, and black in this deck. Swords to Plowshares. That's interesting. Get rid of a pesky, or want to get rid of your own just to get some life. That's another one that ramps up based on artifacts right there, which is kind of fits with the theme of this deck. Here's creating a Thopter. And Thopters have flying, so you need something to block to stave people off if your deck is taking a while to ramp up or build up. There's a black. And it's partner, so it could be a commander too with another partner. We have some multicolor in here. Chief of the Foundry. That's if you're going to build an artifact heavy deck, then this is, or artifact creatures, then this is kind of something you need to have, a tribal +1/+1 there. This is ramps up your creature based on artifacts as well, at least the attack value. A lot of artifacts in here. They kind of went back with the old kind of border for these artifacts. Skull Clamp is always a key for drawing cards. Soul Rings, Standard, Swift Boots. Okay, a lot of these are kind of key here, or standard. Some lands there. Of course, you need a Darksteel Citadel. I have about, I don't know, 10, 15 of those from Meridian back in the day. Bought a lot of Meridian back in the Mirrodon back in the day. The original Mirrodon, not that newfangled stuff. March of Progress. Kind of good. There's another one that what is it? Oh, geez. What's it called? It's another blue card that creates Thopters and has a win condition. I'll probably need to add that to this deck. I think I have it, but I was looking for it the other day, and all my stuff was kind of stored away, so might have a hard time finding it. Thopter Shop. More more ways to create Thopters or artifacts. Metalcraft, that's a key thing for this deck. Artifacts you control have Shroud as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. So Metalcraft is keying off artifacts, and this one gives you Shroud. Shroud is kind of a weaker hexproof because it can't be the target of spells or abilities, so you can't even put your own spells on it. Oh, that's a nice one there, isn't it? I think the price of this went down because there's not a lot. I was kind of looking at I don't buy these for the price of the commander deck, but that's usually what dictates a lot of. Here's a board wipe. Dictates a lot of what the values of these decks are. I get them for the fun value of, you know, playing it or having a good basic cards to start building a deck off of. That's from I think that was a card from Mirrodon, or maybe it was the second issue of that Mirrodon stuff. Well, that's nasty. Interesting white here. Then we get in the blue. There's a legendary enchantment artifact. One with machines. That's kind of cool. It's a good drawing power. You need drawing power in a commander deck. A lot of flying in this deck. That's always a weakness. Sometimes you get a deck that has big creatures, but you can't stop a flight attack. There's another affinity for artifacts. So that's a 6 colorless cost, but you know, if you've got in this deck, that you should never have to pay that. This has another draw ability. Plus, it's got flying, so it's got a little multi-use there. When I build commander decks, I'm not really good at it, but what I try to do is, first I try to have synergy and combos and you know, cover, you know, drawing, of course, cover mana, of course, cover flying or weaknesses in attacks. That's interesting, Death Touch. But sometimes, you know, you build this a good ground army and you don't have enough flying to stave off a quick attack, a quick air attack. You need to have some, you know, heavy dose of, you know, getting rid of problem children in the game. That looks interesting. Oh, sorry, I'm cutting off some of the reading there. Sorry about that. And some more lands here. Oh, so you can see more. Sorry, I started slipping down a little bit there. But this is just to give you kind of a look at this. What's in here. Again, this has been out for a while, so there's plenty of lists out there to see what's in there. But thought I'd share this. I might do a follow-up video. My son was wanting to do a video with me while he was on break, but now he's back to school, and we still might do a team-up video, or I might do a follow-up video on this of building it, right? Of what to take out, what to add, and kind of maybe put some questions out to you, the audience. See what you think about it. Those are just basic lands. Oh, here's the thick card. Yeah, there's the thickie. I missed it. So there's the thick Urza. His thickness. Here's some tokens. Got a whole box of tokens. I like tokens. Some of the ones that you probably need for this deck here. And there you have it. Oh, we got to open up that... we have to open up this booster sampler. See what we got in here. Didn't collect Brothers War. I think my son's picked up a few packs of that since he's gotten back in. So I don't know what all's good and what all's not, but let's see what we got here. Oh, that one's not going to help me out very much. Ooh, Draconic Destiny. Probably can't put that in this deck because of the color, but it's an interesting aura. And Misra's Bauble. Look at that. Sacrifice. Huh. It's kind of nice. Little draw power. It's a 0. But it's only got one use unless you bring it back. And there are some ways to bring those back. Anyway, I'll put that over here. There you have it. That is what you get in a deck of, or a commander deck of, there's the big Urza there. Where is the box at? Urza's Iron Alliance. That's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me know if you want me to get into a follow-up session where we talk a little bit about builds. You can tell me how stupid I am. I love those episodes. Anyway, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for watching.